Watch, cop kills unarmed man for walking toward him, gets job back and immunity. Officer Justin Schlobach shot and killed an unarmed man for walking toward him and he was granted full immunity and given his job back. By Matt Agarist, July 22, 2017. Munising MI. The parents of a man killed by police are understandably upset after finding out this week that the cop, Officer Justin Schlobach, who shot their unarmed son, Timothy Mitchell, for walking toward him will have immunity in the lawsuit. Mitchell's family sued Munising Officer Justin Schlobach, saying he used excessive force at the end of a chase in 2014. According to TV6, in a 2-1 decision Wednesday, the appeals court said the officer had probable cause to believe Mitchell was an immediate threat after the man drove into a ditch. The court says dashcam video shows Mitchell appeared hostile and took long, purposeful steps toward Schlobach. However, the dashcam video shows no such hostility, only a man walking toward a cop. There was one judge on the panel who dissented against granting the killer cop immunity. Judge Karen Nelson Moore noted that jurors should be able to conclude that Schlobach could have chosen another way to subdue Mitchell. And, when watching the video below, it is entirely clear that deadly force was not at all needed at that time. Advertisement. The circumstances surrounding the shooting are extremely troubling. The 46-year-old auto mechanic had gotten into a verbal dispute at an area auto dealership. A call was placed to 9-1-1 alleging that he was highly intoxicated. He was not a wanted felon, nor had he harmed anyone, he simply got drunk and had an argument at work. However, when police arrived, that's when the situation took a turn for the worse. A police chase ensued but was broken off due to high speeds. At a later point, Schlobach found Mitchell's vehicle crashed on the roadside with Mitchell standing nearby. Read more, unarmed Kansas man shot and killed by police after a verbal exchange. Schlobach had a dashcam on his vehicle that was operational at the time, but allegedly his walk-around microphone was not working. The video captured on the dashcam shows Schlobach get out his vehicle with his weapon drawn and pointed at Mitchell. The officer claims that he told Mitchell to get on the ground multiple times. An unarmed Mitchell walks towards the officer in a seemingly non-threatening manner. It is at this point Schlobach takes a few steps back before shooting and killing Mitchell. Schlobach claimed that Mitchell told him as he approached that the officer was going to have to kill him. Interesting to note that Schlobach's audio recording device was not functioning to record any of this alleged interaction between the two. It is also important to note that all Schlobach had to do was walk backward to de-escalate the situation. He could have placed the car between him and Mitchell and used the distance for a chance to talk to the man instead of kill him. Shortly after the shooting, the prosecutor of Marquette County, Matt Wise, declined to prosecute the officer. Wise claims Schlobach was in the right when he took Mitchell's life, stating, "Is this man who just committed a number of felonies serious about saying I'm going to have to shoot him? Because he's so desperate that he's willing to let me shoot him rather than be apprehended? Even if Mitchell did tell the officer he would have to kill him, what justification is that for an officer to shoot and kill an unarmed man?" Read more, 60-year-old woman killed by police after being pulled over for a broken headlight. There was no attempt by the officer to de-escalate the situation or to utilize the proper force continuum for an unarmed subject. In regards to the prosecutor's statements regarding committing serious felonies, these felonies would simply be criminal driving violations because they all originated during the chase. To make statements about serious felonies in an attempt to poison the well against Mitchell rings hollow, just like the immunity granted to Schlobach. When watching the video below, ask yourself what business this man has being a police officer. The Free Thought Project will assert that the answer to that question is none. How an unarmed man can be gunned down in the street by an officer who is cleared of any wrongdoing and granted immunity is extremely troubling and a testament to the lack of accountability for law enforcement. The rubber stamping of this killing by the prosecutor and the court shows the system is once again not invested in justice, but only in protecting their own.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago. And so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too, because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheep up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Sheriff County COPWATCH with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if some, if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave a, let's say, actually, yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But, do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where, at least I can do it, 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt-free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is, if I got, some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. 47,000 of you so far right now. $1 a day. $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.